Sally is torn. She doesn't want to miss out on all the fun of trick-or-treating and a party. But Linus is her sweet babu. What should she do? Sally runs back to the pumpkin patch. I'm glad you came back, Linus tells her. You'll see the pumpkin patch with your own eyes. Linus is positive the Great Pumpkin will pick this patch. Why wouldn't he? The Great Pumpkin chooses the most sensory patch to visit every year. And how could a pumpkin patch be more sensory than this one? Sally hopes Linus is right. Meanwhile, the rest of the kids go trick-or-treating, trick or treats, money or eats. They yell at the first door. Everyone compares what they got. I got 5 pieces of candy, brags Lucy. I got a chocolate bar, exclaims Patty. I got a quarter, says Violet happily. I got a rock, says Charlie Brown sadly. And that happens at every door. All the other kids get wonderful treats like candy, gum, and popcorn balls. And Charlie Brown gets rocks. Alrighty everyone, so if they gain from the candy for trick-or-treating, if they says trick or treats, money or eats, how do they get from the trick-or-treating from the candy stuff from the pumpkin bags? Do you know, Mirabelle? I think Lucy got from the pieces of candy, by the 5 pieces of candy, and Patty got a chocolate bar, and Violet got a quarter, and then lastly, Charlie Brown gets a rocks. Isn't that right, Merida? That is right, Mirabelle. You got correct. The correct answer is they got from pieces of candy, chocolate bar, quarter, and a rock. But why is a rock got from the pumpkin bags? Because Charlie Brown gets more rocks because this is from the Halloween. It is on October 31st, on Tuesday. Is the Halloween starts on October 31st, on Tuesday? Yes, Merida. Great. Okay, so I might have to turn the page and you're going to read, okay? All right. Okay, Mirabelle, so can you read this one and this one for me, please? Sure. Okay. Lucy decides they have done enough trick-or-treating and it's time to go to the party. After all, everyone has a bag filled to the brim with treats. Everyone except Charlie Brown, he had a bag full of rocks. On their way to the party, they pass by the pumpkin patch again. The kids laugh at Linus and Sally for waiting there instead of coming to the party. The Great Pumpkin will be here, Sally yells, defending Linus. After the kids walk by, Sally turns to Linus. All right, where is he? She asks. He'll be here, Linus assures her. I hope so, Sally replies. Think of all the fun we're missing. Okay, so what is Sally replies? Mirabelle. She says, think of all the fun we're missing. Correct. The correct answer is, she replies, think of all the fun we're missing. Yes, I got it right. Don't you think, Rojo? Good job, Mirabelle. Thank you, Rojo. You're welcome. All right, Rojo. So it's your turn to read, okay? All right. But why is Linus and Sally is not going from the Halloween party without trick-or-treating? Because she is very upset and Linus is going to explain to her. Okay? All right. Alrighty, so I'm going to turn the page, okay? All right. All right, Rojo. So can you read this one and this one for me, please? Sure. Okay, Rojo, go ahead. Okay. Alrighty. And the Halloween party is a lot of fun for everyone except Charlie Brown. At first, Charlie Brown thinks his night is looking up when the other kids ask him to be the model of the jack-o'-lantern. That sounds like a great honor. But then he realizes that being the model means having Violet draw a big pumpkin face on the back of his head. Meanwhile, in the pumpkin patch, Sally is growing tired of waiting for the Great Pumpkin. If If anyone had told me I'd been waiting in the pumpkin patch on Halloween night, I have said they were crazy, she complains. Just then, she and Linus hear a rumbling noise. They see a shadow emerging from the pumpkin patch. It's the Great Pumpkin, rising up out of the pumpkin patch, Linus yells. He is so excited to see the Great Pumpkin that he faints. Good job, Rahul. So, at first, Charlie Brown thinks his knight is looking up when the other kids ask him, why is to be the model for the jack-o'-lantern from the pumpkin? Do you know, Rahul? I think it sounds like a great honor. Isn't that right, Amerda? It sure is, Rahul. Our correct answer is, sounds like a great honor. Is the H is silent? Yep, H is silent. So the honor means it's the Great Pumpkin from the honor. Right, Rahul? Right. And I do really appreciate you for reading with us. Thank you. You're welcome. And thanks for all of you guys. You're welcome, Rahul. Thanks. No problem. And so, who's someone who hasn't read yet? Little Cinderella hasn't read yet. I wasn't gone yet. Okay, Little Cinderella. You can read the last one, okay? Alright. Alright, Little Cinderella. Can you read this one and this one for me, please? Yes. Okay. Thank you. You're welcome. Alrighty. It says, but it isn't the Great Pumpkin after all. It is just the World War I flying ace on his way back from a very important mission. Linus wakes up and asks Sally what happened. I was robbed, howls Sally. Halloween is over and I missed it. She stomps out of the pumpkin patch, leaving Linus all alone to wait for the Great Pumpkin. Linus falls asleep waiting, and later that night, Louisa comes to bring him home and tuck him into his warm bed. Good job, Little Cinderella. Thank you for reading with us. Thank you. No problem. Alrighty, so I'm going to ask for one more question for you, okay? Alright. Okay. So, when she stomps out of the pumpkin patch, why is everyone leaving Linus alone to wait for the pumpkin? For the Great Pumpkin? Do you know? Let me guess. I think Linus falls asleep waiting, and later that night, Louisa comes to bring him home and took him into his warm bed. Isn't that right, Merida? Good job, Little Cinderella. You got correct. The correct answer is, Linus falls asleep waiting, and later that night, Louisa comes to bring him home and tuck him into his warm bed. Yes, I got it right. Don't you think, girls? Good job, Little Cinderella. Good job. Thank you. No problem. Thanks for all of you. No problem, Cinderella. And thank you, Merida. Aw, no problem. Alrighty, let me go have a seat. Okay. So, let me turn to the last page, okay? Alright. Okay, everyone, so I might have to read, and I want you to listen for comprehension, okay? Okay, Merida. Okay. Alrighty. The next day, Charlie Brown tries to make Linus feel better. Don't take it too hard that the Great Pumpkin never showed up, he tells his friend. But Linus doesn't feel let down. Just wait until next year. He tells Charlie Brown, I'll find the most sensory pumpkin patch and I'll sit in that pumpkin patch until the Great Pumpkin appears. Okay, everyone, the end. That's the end. It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. So, let's give an applause and cheer. So we all read to finish the story, right? Yes, I do really appreciate you for reading with us. Thanks, everyone. You're welcome. And especially for you, Rahul. Yes. Okay, and now, what time is it? Maybe it's 2 o'clock. Yes. Okay, everyone, it's time to go home because the bell is ringing. Okay. So, can we go to the movie tonight? Yes, but we have to get home first, and then you may go to the movie, okay? Okay. Okay, everyone, so we probably have to go because it's probably 2 o'clock, so our dance party is over, so you might have to get out, okay? Alright. Alright. So before we get home, we have to ask Crumbs and Sprinkle to open from the movie theater playset, okay? Without any glasses on, okay? Well, okay. Alright, girls, time to get out. Okay, and especially for you, Queen Elsa. Okay. Okay, everyone, get out. Okay.